So who's a fit for a CRUT? Again, probably the second most important question after what is this thing is, does it work for me? Is this something that I can pursue? And what I want you all to think about when you're thinking about what sort of planning you want to do is really three things. One, do you have a highly appreciated asset? And that's important because the value of a CRUT, which we'll get to, is in deferring the capital gains tax, which is a tax on the amount of gain that you have. If you bought a stock for $1 and it grew to 100, you have a lot of taxable capital gain, and putting it into a trust so that you don't pay tax when you sell can be really useful. If, for example, you want to get out of a large concentrated position. Unsurprisingly, we have a lot of clients right now in concentrated positions in many of the big tech stocks, dozens of NVIDIA clients every week, Apple clients, Meta clients who have bought and held and own a lot of stock, and they want to get diversified. If you sold that and paid taxes on it, that'd be a big hit. Here, you can avoid that tax. Whereas if you bought your stock for $99 and it's worth 100 now, even though it's worth a lot, maybe it's worth millions of dollars, you've only got $1 of gain, and so the tax isn't really going to be huge. That might be less of a fit. And so in general, what you're looking at here is your appreciated asset worth $500,000 or more. That's a rough number. We have clients who have done it with less, but that's a good starting point. And has it grown by, let's say, 50 to 100% or more? So if you put in 250 and it's grown to 500, you're a candidate. If you've put in 450 and it's grown to 500, we'll do the math for you for sure. And you may decide that it's worth it for a variety of reasons, but usually that kind of big growth and a value of 400 or 500K or more is a good starting point. And then importantly, for reasons that I'll get into, it's especially useful if you don't need the money right away. And I'll explain why. There are some liquidity constraints in the very early years of a CRUT that are worth looking at.